It is so nutty how much of a cult this is.
What do President Trump's supporters make of his war in Iran?
I have faith in him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have voted for him.
It's peace through strength.
You can either kick the can down the road or you can do
Animals, castrated slaves, all of them.
it right now.
It's a key question, and it could impact what he does next and over the weeks ahead. And so to find out, I'm here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Last Friday, the president was here.
Please welcome the President of the United States.
He stood right here in this port.
How close are you to making a decision on strikes?
I'd rather not tell you. You would have had the greatest scoop in history, right?
That turned out to be quite the question, because what we didn't know then is that an hour earlier on Air Force One, he had authorized the strikes on Iran.
I absolutely trust him to make those decisions as our commander-in-chief. Because like I said, he knows all of the things that we don't know.
There is no questioning Ashley Penweller's.
You are so stupid. I hate this. It's literally, like you are a peasant. You are a peasant. Oh, he must be knowing things that I don't know. The very fact that you're saying that implies that there is something not to trust about the decision, which is what the question is to begin with. Do you trust this decision or not? Oh, well, I trust everything he does because he must know something I don't know. Oh, okay. So you are actually a little bit confused by why he's doing this, but you have to believe that he must be doing this dumbass thing that makes you even confused for a good reason. None of this ass logic is ever offered to presidents that they don't like. Of course, that's not my president. He's doing it to destroy the country. Joe Byron was doing it to destroy the country. We taught the chimpanzee median voters. We taught the chimpanzee how a median voter thinks, and he killed himself. Doesn't work here. These are not median voters. Okay, these are hardliners. These are regime hardliners. The only way you can win people like this over, and there is a capacity to do that, is by just like offering them social safety nets. But even if you don't win them over, no one should give a 84% chat.
Passion for the president. She was here last week. But I wanted to know if this no wars president, the president who would put America first, had he prompted a wobble among his base?
This is the president of peace, the president who said he would stop wars, not start.
It's peace through strength.
Well, it's peace through war at the moment.
Well, let me tell you something. I am proud of my president because, like I said, I'm no military expert, but I want you to know that from what I saw was people screaming for help. They were trying to protest, and they were getting murdered for protesting. I'm proud that
which is why my president is now murdering them instead. We just changed like the how they were getting murdered.
president tried to help free those people.
I guess the worry is that he doesn't have a plan for the day after.
I mean, they can worry that he doesn't have a plan, but he obviously does. He's our commander-in-chief.
For Joe Michael Perez, another mega MAGA fan, it's more about the threat he'd heard about from Iran.
America first, right? Yes, America first. I believe in that. But Iran, they've been chanting death to America for a long time. And me as a patriot, I don't take that lightly. We'd rather get to them before they get to us first.
So much of this seems to rest not just on trust in Trump, but a total faith in him. This is Cody Gonzalez.
Whatever he says we got to do, we got to do. We don't have a choice.
But you do have a choice. I mean,
you have a choice, but you made the choice already, right?
Yeah.
You chose for him, right? Yeah. So you got to back up your chief. Choice, but you made.
Bro, look at his hat. Look at what it says on his hat. And then listen to what's coming out of his mouth. Incredible. I will not comply. And by that, I mean, if my president asks nicely, I will comply all the time.
Right? Yeah. You chose for him, right? Yeah. So you got to back up your chief.
So they are the most loyal, for sure. No wobbles from them. And this, Texas, is of course a Republican stronghold. But what about those who don't actually bother to turn up at the rallies? An evening at the Brewster Street Ice House provides the answers.
They're an evil empire. So you can either kick the can down the road or you can do it right now.
What about like oil prices and stuff? Because it seems that
temporary. It's temporary.
Do you think that there is a risk of this becoming like another Iraq or Afghanistan?
Well, I hope not. I hope that we have enough technology and might that it can.
This is why it's got to be such a trip watching like Asmongold, because he basically repeats all of these lines verbatim, and you just got to be confused all the time, right? If you're like a MAGA guy, you got to be confused all the time. You're like, wait a minute, what the happened to the gas prices? I thought it'd be fine. Turns out it's not fine. I thought, well, my president said we'd be done in like a couple days. It's been a couple months. My president said they destroyed they destroyed the Ayatollah Khamenei. Seems like they still got hands though. They're blowing up our military bases in the region. What the is going on? Another carrier to Iran. A third U.S. Navy carrier strike group headed by the USS George H.W. Bush is preparing to deploy towards the Middle East soon. Fox. Yeah, no, we're going in. It's done.
The Saudi
100%. We're fully going in, I think. It's gotta be so stupid to have like joined the military, thinking you're just gonna get like a comms degree later down the line, and now the pedophile president is making you die for Israel, and you know it. You got access to the internet. You're sitting on the aircraft carrier. You're totally aware of what's going on, and there's nothing you can do. You're just like marching towards your death. You don't want to do it. You thought was gonna be sweet. Maybe you get to see the world a little bit. And now you are marching towards your death. This is why I always tell you to not join the military. This shit ain't a joke. Especially because like best case self-preservation scenario, you still end up what? Like killing children? That's disgusting. Phone has been ringing off the hook. A lot more units have just been activated for the deployment that the public knows about. Service members center on conscious war. Service members, if you agree Trump's war on Iran is wrong, you don't have to participate. We can help you explore options. Okay, I'll show you guys this as well. If you drop a conscientious objection packet now, regulations require your command to accommodate your beliefs. This is just one of the many options we can help you explore. Talk to a professional rights counselor now. Is free, secure, and anonymous. For the HasanAbi has right now, 1-800-379-2679. If you're about to be deployed, I'm not even kidding when I say this. This could be saving your life. It will definitely save your life from doing something really fucked up. Do not die for Israel. Anyway, let's continue with these hogs.
Yes, I voted for him. And no, he's not starting the war in the Middle East.
But he just did, didn't he?
No. How?
Well, by bombing Iran. I guess that's the concern.
Well, he did what he had to do.
President.
Bro, what the She literally was like oblivious to Trump bombing Iran, and then when she found out, she was like, well, he had to do it.
Trump has built up credibility with his base this past year because he's done everything they wanted and more. He's cemented faith and trust, and so in his corners of America, they'll take his word for it on Iran.
Far from the bombs, drones, and missiles, Americans in a political battleground, Berrien County, Michigan, are reacting to a war raging thousands of miles away.
It's pathetic. It's not our war.
I can't say I support I'm going to say unjust war with no congressional approval.
I think it's something that needed to be done. We live in a very dangerous world.
President Trump won this Republican.
Yeah, we live in a dangerous world because we are the danger. We have made the world dangerous. Not a cult, by the way. I can't get over it, man. It is so crazy. It is so nutty how much of a cult this is. It's unbearable that we have to live with these dumbasses. I hate it.
Leaning county with 53% of the vote, helping him flip this swing state in 2024.
I'm in favor of anything the president does.
Did you vote for President Trump?
Yes, I did.
But some Republicans, like artist Vincent Nimothy, say this isn't what they voted for.
He said he was going to try to get out of wars, but he's putting us in it. And he's not putting himself in it, he's putting other people that we've already lost casualties.
I support Iran as being oppressed by America for decades.
I mean, go on. How are you going to defend the massacre of innocent civilians? Go on. I'd love to hear this.
Sanctions have caused civil unrest. If the same thing had happened in Britain, you'd get the same result.
Oh, David, don't talk utter nonsense. That's an embarrassing thing to say.
Okay, LBC's listenership is far more woke than I ever would have thought anyone in that island would be. Every goddamn day, there's like, well, Iran deserves to have nuclear arms, and as a matter of fact, it's utter nonsense that you don't believe that Iran deserves to have nuclear arms. Like every fucking day, the people that call in are just like, yeah, I can see the complexities because they're not talking about trans people. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Like when it's just the trans thing like breaks their brains or something?
national radio. If people went out and protested against the government in this country, Keir Starmer would not send the army in to shoot them dead where they stood. Don't be ridiculous.
They would. You had saboteurs from Israel going into Iraq.
David, you're embarrassing yourself. If you think that the UK government responds to dissent and...
No, don't say Israel. This is like a activation code. Say from China. Imagine if... No, even better than China. Russia. Imagine there are Russian moles in British society and there are mass sanctions and England is starving. People are very frustrated. And Russian moles get people agitated and give them guns. And they're like, go out and start shooting cops. How would Keir Starmer defend against that? That's what they should do.